Taurus, welcome to your reading for November. This is going to be based on the full moon in Taurus. We are going to start off with some tokens and see where it lands on the moon mat. See what you need to know for the full moon in Taurus. Spirits, angels, ancestor guides. What does Taurus need to know for their highest good for the full moon in Taurus? What does Taurus need to know? A lot of people are getting 4 tokens this go. Actually, all the earth signs, Capricorn, Virgo, and you. So all the earth signs are getting a lot of tokens here. Okay, give me 1 second. I gotta take my sweater off. It's hot. It was hot on Capricorn too. My glasses are fogging up. What is going on with you earth signs? Shoo! This full moon's gonna be a hot one for you. Okay, give me a second. My glasses are fogging up. Okay. So you have a token that landed on physical well-being. That is the 3. Is that the Royal Crown? Yeah. Royal Crown, Divine Feminine, Crown Chakra. Loving embodiment of power. Yeah, physical well-being. It's like, I feel like it's, needing to love yourself more for your physical well-being. You have the lips or the open mouth, I think, really is what this is. 99. It's like speaking up. I feel like speaking up, saying something. Yeah, be happy, speak your truth. That's that was on current self. And then you have a lesson, which is the bird with flower. Who else had this? The bird with flower. Was it Sagittarius? It might have been Sagittarius. They had the bird and the flower. So this is like a truth's hope. And then off on the outer space on the left side of the moon mat, this is the first time I've ever pulled this token since I've had this deck. 114. Make sure that's, yeah, anchor. Hope. There's the hope, strength, and security. Symbolic of safety. So what I tell people is, if there's a token that lands here, to me this is the past. If it lands up here, then I say it's the future. If it's the right or the left, that's like the current present moment. So in the present moment, like your crown chakras opened up. You are happy. You're speaking your truth. You're anchored. You have, hope. But I need to know more about that lesson. So let's get into the tarot. Taurus, what is the struggle? Okay, so it's like, I feel like you're not maybe speaking something and you should, because I'm trying to get these cards shuffled, and I can't even keep a hold of them. So it's almost like you're happy and you want to say something, but you're not able to. You can't get it out. What is it's like a truth. It's like you want to be happy. You want to speak a truth. And this is a lesson. This is a struggle and a half. Tell us more about the bird flowering lesson for Taurus, please. Good Lord. What do we got here? The bird and flowering lesson. Hanged man, Pisces energy. God, Taurus. You're feeling a little all over the place. I think part of the anchor is saying you need to get anchored, right? You need to anchor yourself. You need to get grounded. You're an earth sign. So if you're feeling all over the place, like with me shuffling these cards, it's hard to hold on to them. They're not shuffling right. It's kind of jumbly. So you probably need to get out in nature. You need to get your bare feet in the grass, or in the sand, just on the ground. You need to soak up the energy of the ground with your bare feet to get yourself anchored. Okay, goodness. And it would make sense if your crown chakra is opening up. You might be having, ascension symptoms, right? And if you do feel a little off balance, off kilter, then that is part of the ascension process, you ascending. So we have a King of Wands in reverse, a King of Swords in the reverse, and the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Oh my goodness. So, okay. So you may have been pretty impulsive, very impulsive, making quick decisions, not thinking, jumping into things, risky. Making risky decisions, actions, taking risky actions. And you're feeling a little insecure. You may have been controlling. So you've got two kings, right? With air energy and fire energy. You may have been trying to control a situation. And you're realizing that wasn't really the way to go about something. And so you kind of need to speak a truth to somebody. And this is going to help you in your spiritual path, your ascension. So sometimes, we have to, whether we've dealt with somebody who did us wrong or we did them wrong. I feel here you may have done somebody wrong. You may have been, like I said, a little too risky. you know, controlling in a situation, and then of course realizing that you were basically insecure. You're controlling ways were your insecurities, and I don't mean that in a bad way. Um, you know, Taurus is a fixed sign. Um, I get that. I'm a Scorpio. I'm a fixed sign, so, and I have chills, yeah. So you were just a little controlling, and now you feel like you need to speak your truths to somebody, and that will help you to be able to move on. So tell us more about this, please. Some of these cards are jumbled up in the reverse. Tell us more about who this person is that Taurus needs to speak a truth to. Seven of Swords. Six of Swords. And the Page of Swords in reverse. Oof. So this person was very deceitful, lied. They were manipulative. And they basically walked away. So they were very mentally, with the swords, that's mental in words. So they may have been very manipulative with their words. Their thought patterns were very manipulative, and they basically, moved on, Like something happened. You had taken a risk with this person. I don't know if this is somebody that you're in business with or it's romantic. I mean, I'm not really seeing any cups. It's all swords, mental, communication, thoughts, and then you have the King of Wands. So this could be anybody in your life that you were trying to take control of the situation, and it ended up making you insecure because they ended up, I want to say, they moved on, but it was, they weren't lying and being like a jerk. It was more like a sidestep, right? So it came across as being manipulative. There's a lot of manipulation here. You don't want a King of Wands and a King of Swords in the reverse. So it could be two masculines, with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. Pentacles, is tangible things, money, work. Something turned out to be false. So it could have very well been a collaboration, somebody you were working with, somebody you were just in business with. And it just ended up, and now you have to get a different perspective about it. It's almost like your crown chakra is opening up to the fact that you just kind of need to call it a truth and take the loss as a lesson, is what I'm hearing. Taking the loss as a lesson. And don't stress over it, right? Don't just, since they've transitioned on and they've left the baggage, you can transition on, right? You can say what you need to say, reaching out, doing Nine of Wands. Queen of Cups, the High Priestess. Yeah. See, you intuitively know that you need to, with the Queen of Cups is somebody who's open with their emotions, who I call the open door policy. It's somebody who can listen to you, can be non-biased, they can be nurturing, they can be helpful, and you intuitively know it's almost like you know they can handle, what is it, more like, it's like you know they're always prepared for the worst case scenario. So it's like no matter what happens in this situation, you know they're going to be okay, right? Intuitively, you know this person is going to be okay. When you do actually open up and say something with the lips, the mouth, being able to speak your emotions, you know you can do this. Let's go to Kipper. Tell us more, please. It's almost like you need to show this situation some compassion. Your higher self, your subconscious mind's telling you this. Even though it may not have been the best dealings with this person, this could be anybody. Like I said, it could be a family member, it could be somebody you work with, somebody you collaborate with, it can be a friend. It's just, reaching out to maybe even say, we agree to disagree, right? With both of you being in the reverse, one being action, one's actions is reckless, the other one's, words are, reckless. They can, say things on a whim. You do things on a whim. And, it's kind of like, all right, let's just have a truce here. Let's, agree to disagree. So that way you can continue on your journey and ascending, because, you can't really keep going unless you make a truce with people. Yeah, community. So this is somebody that, is in your day-to-day life, you deal with. That's family, friends, whoever you connect with. That's, in your direct area. Unexpected income. Card 27, card 39. Yeah, I feel like this was something related to money and business. Occupation, what did I just say? Confirmation. All this confirmation, yeah. So this is definitely somebody you've been collaborating with and working with. It didn't work out. Like I said, your actions, whatever you were doing, and whatever they were saying, it wasn't you. It's not that you're a bad person or the person you're dealing with is bad. I just think you two together may not be the best match when it comes to working together, collaborating together. Confirmation. And so, yeah, you definitely need to get grounded to be able to speak this truth. You know, coming forward, being the adult. House. You know, this could be, you know, real estate. Somebody could be doing something with real estate, construction. You know, anything related to a house, you know, like I said, real estate, construction, you know, building, home repairs. It's somebody who's in that line of work is what this is telling me. Yeah, journey. So in order for you to continue on the right path and take a new journey to do what you want to do away from whoever this person is, you almost have to just kind of clear the energy, right? Because if you don't clear the energy, you both stay in the reverse with the King of Wands and the King of Swords remaining in the reverse, then you're leaving that negative energy hanging out there, and that's gonna keep you from moving forward on your journey. See, the guy's bags are packed and he's waiting for the train. But if somebody doesn't make a truce about this, then they won't be able to continue on with their journey, you know, and that's part of learning the lesson. I had to do that with somebody, you know. It was somebody that I was friends with. We were more than friends at one point. This was many, many years ago. And we always remained friends, but then we kind of got into it. At one point, we were very much disagreeing, and so we blocked each other, you know. And then he ended up reaching out to me on Facebook, and I accepted his friend request, and we didn't talk. But I'm, you know, on the spiritual path, so I had a calling to reach out, and he lived in an area where there was a lot of hurricanes. And so I made it a point to reach out and kind of make that truth a little bit and said, hey, I hope you're doing well. Just want to let you know, I'm being called to reach out, check on you, hope all is well, and left it at that, right? I did my thing. I was the first one. Research those strange dreams. See, you're having strange dreams right now about this situation. Like, it might not be dreams that are directly related to like things that have happened, but you're having really weird dreams, and those dreams are actually directly related to this situation you're having, this collaboration, work situation, where it's just not going well, and it's time to move on to calmer waters. Yeah, Jelly Belly, keep shining. This is going to allow you to keep shining because you're taking the step first to go forward and, reach out and it doesn't matter, who picked the fight or who did what or, who was worse in the situation. It takes two people to be friends. It takes two people to be enemies, right? But it does take one strong, very mature person to reach out and kind of like, hey, I wish you well on your journey. I'm taking my journey. And, you clear that energetic cord. And then it allows you to keep moving forward. Toxic twin flame not yet healed. Where's that coming into play? Maybe you or your person is still... So even if it's two masculines I'm talking to here, I'm talking to a masculine you place parties as it fits. But there's a masculine that actually is a twin flame to somebody, and they're not fully healed. Taking this step and clearing their negative energetic ties to people will help this twin flame ascend, right? Opening up the crown chakra. So I feel like I'm possibly dealing with a masculine who's got a lot of toxic connections, whether it's, masculine or females, but this seems to be a toxic work environment that they need to disconnect from in order to ascend. Yeah. Monogamy, just the two of you. So I feel like I'm talking to a masculine that is a twin flame and is trying to work on themselves and go through ascension, open up their crown chakra. But they've got some work to do in order. They have to clear out all their old karma in order for, if it's, you place that as if it's Taurus, I feel like it's you're a masculine twin flame and you're not healed, so you're still in toxic energy, as it showed the King of Swords and King of Wands was in the reverse. That can be very toxic energy, but you need to approach whoever this partner is, or connections, work connections, people you're dealing with, and call it a truce. What do we have here? So yeah, we've got a twin flame masculine. Whether you're feminine or masculine or not, it depends, because there's feminines that are the masculine energy and then they can switch, right? And they can go into feminine energy. But I do feel like I'm straight up talking to a masculine that's definitely going through ascension symptoms. What final message from the Sacred Symbols Oracle? That was quick. Yeah, stormy. Sorry, let me see if you can, I know the lighting's a little, can you see that? It's a boat. Sorry about the lighting. So it's a boat on stormy waters. So yeah, you're feeling like you're going through stormy times right now. And you are, but it's not necessarily a bad thing. If you can weather this storm and do what you need to do to ascend, then you'll be able to be back in connection with your twin flame, being the two of you. But until you heal yourself, you will not be able to. You've got some energy that needs to be cleared up with people, in the community that you're dealing with on a day-to-day basis, with some sort of work, dealing, with a house, whatever that means to you. It'll mean something different for everybody. I didn't pull any tea leaf. Let me just check in here. I'm being called to just kind of pull a couple of these before we close out the reading. I don't know why I was called to this last. I was called to my hand deck first, and I wasn't even thinking of tea leaf, but now I'm called to it. It's like, don't forget, there's probably something in here. Stormy is card 21. I don't think I told you the signs, did I? So we've got Pisces energy, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, and then we've got Pisces twice. Heavy on the Pisces. And then some fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Ram, a stubborn, aggressive person. Yeah, it's like whoever you're dealing with is stubborn and can be aggressive, and that can be you too, because you are a Taurus. Taurus is, they can get mad, and when they get mad, they can be in the reverse, just like a Scorpio. When they get mad and they're in the reverse, watch that tail. Dog barking. Advice from a friend. So there's somebody around you that's been offering you advice. A fair woman dealings or relationship with a woman, blonde hair, gray hair, white hair. Dog far away, a distant friend is thinking of you. So there's a lot of dog energy, loyalty. So I feel like, yeah, you're the stubborn one, okay, who's been very stubborn for a long time. You've had a friend, possibly a woman, blonde, fair skin, white hair, just light hair, whether it's gray. It could be a mother, could be a friend, that's been offering advice, and you may not have been accepting that advice at one point. And now I think you're starting to wake up during this full moon in Taurus, that maybe the advice or what this woman in your life has been telling you might kind of be resonating a little bit, and now you're ready to get rid of the toxic energy and probably come back into union. Because if we're talking about monogamy, just the two of you, that's two twin flames healed coming together. It's just the two of them. Because usually twin flames have a third party energy, whether that's a romantic partner, somebody working too much, somebody choosing, hobbies, playing, a gamer. They could be a gamer, somebody who works on cars, plays sports, is always at the gym. Whatever they're focusing their time on more of is a third energy. And it looked to me like this person was doing a lot of work with people where it was kind of risky, and so now they're storming the weather to get out of it, call it a truce, to be happy, right? Get anchored, their chakras opening up. So somebody's having a kundalini awakening, and now it's like, go get grounded. So Taurus, you got to take them shoes off. You got to walk in the grass. You got to, walk across some dirt or some sand. Walk on, anything natural to soak the energies up into your body, and you will feel so much better. I had to do it. I went through really bad ascension. It's been a couple of years, but I gotta tell you, like, I was like, you feel a little panicked, you feel a little anxious, because you don't understand what's happening to your body. And as soon as I stepped my feet out, and it was in the middle of winter too, it was cold, and I walked out there in flip-flops and let my dog out. He went out in the yard to go to the bathroom, and I stepped into the grass, and the coolness from the ground and stepping on the grass, when I felt it go up into the soles of my feet, I could just feel calm instantly. It felt refreshing, anchored, safe. So that's probably something that you actually need to think about doing, especially if you're going through ascension. So everybody has free will. I hope that you do take it upon yourself to reach out to this community of people. Call it a truce. Hey, sorry what happened. Sorry things didn't work out with the business, or, whatever it was. I wish you well. I hope you well. You don't have to continue to talk to them. You don't have to continue to hang around them. But you can end that cord, that energy, where you both walk away in the upright and be like, yeah, that's cool. Good luck on your journey. And, you good luck on your journey. So anyway, Taurus, this is what I have for you. I hope it was helpful. I will talk to you soon.